Hello! Welcome to Talk Emma Learn English. Here, we learn English by talking, listening, and practicing together.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake.
If you are learning English right now,
And sometimes you feel confused,
sometimes tired,
sometimes not confident,
then today's episode is for you.
because today we are talking about something very important.
Your mindset,
Not grammar,
not vocabulary,
but how you think
because the way you think,
changes the way you speak.
exactly.
Emma, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
When you hear the word mindset, what do you think?
I think about attitude,
Yes,
the way someone looks at life.
the way someone reacts to problems.
And in English, mindset is a very common topic,
People talk about it a lot.
especially in daily conversations,
At work,
at school.
with friends.
So today, we'll help our listeners learn how to talk about mindset in simple English.
No pressure.
No difficult words.
Just real English.
Let's start very simple.
Okay.
If someone asks you, what kind of mindset do you have?
Many beginners panic.
Yes,
They think, oh no, big question.
but the answer can be very simple.
For example,
You can say, I try to stay positive.
that's it,
Simple sentence.
but strong meaning.
Or you can say, I have a learning mindset.
Nice.
Or I'm trying to improve myself.
Very natural English.
Now let's talk about positive mindset.
Very popular topic.
People often say, I try to think positive.
That sentence is everywhere.
Yes, and beginners can use it easily.
Another example?
I don't give up easily.
That's a strong mindset sentence.
Or, I believe I can improve.
That's perfect for English learners.
Because it's honest.
And motivating.
Now let's talk about negative mindset, but gently.
Because everyone has bad days.
Of course.
Sometimes people say, I overthink a lot.
Very common.
Or I worry too much.
That's real life.
Or even, I doubt myself sometimes.
That sentence is very human.
And very useful.
Now let's imagine a real conversation.
Okay.
You meet a friend.
They look tired.
You ask, how are you feeling these days?
They answer, my mindset is not very good.
Then you can reply, it's okay. We all have ups and downs.
That's supportive English.
Now let's teach learners how to talk about growth mindset.
Important.
Growth mindset means you believe you can grow.
You can learn.
You can change.
So you can say, I see mistakes as lessons.
Beautiful sentence.
Simple but deep.
Or, I'm open to learning new things.
That's very common in interviews too.
Yes,
Now let's talk about English learning mindset.
very important for our listeners.
Many learners think my English is bad.
We want to change that.
So instead of saying my English is bad,
Say, my English is improving.
that small change matters.
Or say, I'm still learning.
That sentence removes pressure.
Now let's slow down.
Yes,
English is not about speed.
it's about comfort.
When your mindset is calm,
Your English sounds better.
now let's talk about confidence mindset.
Everyone wants confidence.
But confidence starts in your mind.
You can say, I'm learning to trust myself.
That's powerful.
Or, I'm becoming more confident day by day.
That's a great daily English sentence.
Now, imagine someone asks you, how do you stay motivated?
You can answer, I remind myself why I started.
Very motivational.
Or, I focus on progress, not perfection.
That sentence is gold.
Now let's talk about mindset in daily life.
Morning mindset.
You can say, I start my day with a positive thought.
Or, I try to stay calm in the morning.
Work mindset.
I try to do my best.
I don't stress too much.
Learning mindset.
I practice a little every day.
Perfect for beginners.
Now let's talk about emotions.
Because mindset and emotions are connected.
Yes,
You can say, I get frustrated sometimes.
that's honest.
But then add, I try not to give up.
That's mindset English.
Now let's give learners a small practice.
Good idea.
Listeners, repeat in your mind.
I am learning at my own pace.
I don't compare myself with others.
I believe I can improve.
These are mindset sentences.
Simple English.
Strong meaning.
Now, let's talk about one more thing.
Fear.
Many learners fear mistakes,
So they stay silent.
but mindset changes that.
You can say, mistakes help me learn.
That sentence changes everything.
Now let's connect mindset with speaking.
When your mindset is relaxed,
Your words flow better.
you don't panic.
You don't freeze.
You speak slowly.
And clearly.
That's real English,
Not perfect English.
but real.
And that's what we want.
So today, in this first part,
We talked about what mindset means
how to talk about mindset in simple English.
and how mindset helps your English journey.
Take a deep breath.
You're doing great.
We're proud of you.
And remember,
English is not hard.
your mindset makes it easier.
Can I ask you something personal?
Of course.
Do you think mindset really changes life?
Honestly,
Yes,
I think mindset changes everything.
I agree,
Because two people can have the same problem.
but react very differently.
Exactly.
One person says, "This is impossible."
The other says, this is difficult, but I'll try.
Same situation
Different mindset.
and different results.
Now, let's help our listeners talk about this in English.
Yes, with simple words.
No big vocabulary.
Let's start with a very common sentence.
Okay,
I try to stay positive.
that sentence is everywhere.
Yes, and beginners can use it easily.
But sometimes life is hard.
Very hard.
So people also say, I'm trying to stay positive.
That trying is important.
It shows effort.
It shows honesty.
Now let's talk about challenges
Challenges are part of life.
and part of learning English.
When someone faces a challenge, they can say, I see this as a challenge.
Or this is a chance to grow.
That's mindset English.
Now imagine someone feels stuck.
Very common feeling.
They can say, I feel stuck right now.
That's honest English.
But mindset comes after.
Yes,
So they add, but I know things can change.
that sentence gives hope.
Now let's talk about failure.
Big topic,
Many learners are afraid of failure.
especially in speaking English.
So they say, I'm afraid of making mistakes.
That's very common.
But mindset English changes it.
How?
You say, I'm learning from my mistakes.
That sentence is powerful,
Simple.
but strong.
Now let's imagine a conversation.
Okay.
Someone asks you, why are you learning English?
Many learners freeze.
But the answer can be easy.
You can say, I want to improve my life.
That's mindset.
Or, I want more opportunities.
That's very real.
Now let's talk about self-talk.
Yes, what you say to yourself.
People talk to themselves all the time.
In their head.
If your self-talk is negative,
Your mindset suffers.
so instead of thinking, I'm bad at English,
You say, I'm still learning English.
that small change matters.
Now let's teach learners some daily mindset sentences.
Good idea.
Morning sentences.
I will do my best today.
Or softer, I'll try my best today.
Even better.
Work or study mindset.
I'm open to feedback.
That's a great sentence.
It shows maturity.
Learning mindset.
I practice step by step.
Perfect for beginners.
Now let's talk about comparison.
Very dangerous for mindset,
People compare themselves with others.
especially online.
So you can say, I try not to compare myself with others.
That's a healthy mindset sentence.
Or, I focus on my own journey.
Beautiful English.
Now, let's talk about patience.
English learning needs patience.
Life needs patience.
So you can say, I'm learning to be patient.
That sentence works everywhere.
Now imagine someone asks, how do you deal with stress?
You can answer, I try to stay calm.
Or, I take things one step at a time.
That's very natural English.
Now let's connect mindset with emotions again.
Because emotions are real.
Some days you feel motivated.
Some days tired.
So you can say, some days are hard, but I keep going.
That's mindset English.
Now imagine you failed an exam.
Or made a mistake at work.
Instead of saying, I'm a failure,
You say, this is a lesson for me.
that sentence changes pain into growth.
Now let's talk about confidence in speaking.
Big fear for learners.
Yes.
So instead of saying, I'm shy,
You say, I'm becoming more confident.
that's growth mindset.
Now let's talk about effort.
Effort matters more than talent.
You can say, I put in effort every day.
Simple.
Honest.
Now imagine someone compliments you.
Many learners feel awkward.
They say, no, I'm not good.
That hurts mindset.
Instead, say, thank you, I'm improving.
That's healthy English.
Now let's practice with short answers.
Listeners, repeat silently.
I believe in progress.
I'm learning every day.
I don't give up easily.
I trust the process.
These are mindset sentences.
Easy English.
Strong meaning.
Now let's talk about hope.
Hope keeps people moving.
You can say, I believe things will get better.
That sentence is very comforting.
Now imagine a friend feels low.
You want to support them.
You say, you're doing your best.
That's kind English.
Or, take your time.
Very gentle.
Now let's talk about change.
Mindset allows change.
You can say, I'm open to change.
That's powerful.
Now let's bring this together.
Mindset is not about being happy all the time,
It's about being honest
and hopeful,
and patient.
and kind to yourself.
When you speak English with this mindset,
Your voice sounds calmer.
your words feel lighter,
Your confidence grows
slowly.
naturally.
And that's what learning English should feel like. Let's slow down for a moment.
Okay.
I want our listeners to feel calm.
Yes.
When your mind is calm,
Your words come out easier.
your English feels lighter.
Now, let's talk about something many people feel but don't say.
Inner pressure.
Yes.
People feel they must be perfect.
Perfect English,
Perfect pronunciation.
perfect sentences, but that pressure hurts mindset.
So let's teach a simple sentence.
Okay.
I don't need to be perfect.
Very important.
Or, it's okay to be imperfect.
That sentence can relax your whole body.
Now imagine you're speaking English.
You forget a word.
Your heart beats fast.
You feel embarrassed.
But instead of stopping,
You say, let me think for a moment.
that's confident mindset English.
Not panic English.
Now let's talk about self-belief.
Big topic.
Self-belief means trusting yourself.
Even when things are hard.
You can say, I believe in myself,
Simple sentence.
but very powerful.
Or softer, I'm learning to believe in myself.
That's very honest,
Now let's connect mindset with daily struggles.
because life is not always easy.
Some days you feel tired.
Some days unmotivated,
Some days sad.
and that's normal.
So you can say, today is not my best day.
That's okay.
But then add, tomorrow can be better.
That's mindset English.
Now let's talk about patience with yourself.
Very important for learners,
Many people are patient with others.
but not with themselves.
So say this, I'm being patient with myself.
Beautiful sentence.
Or, I give myself time.
That sentence feels kind.
Now imagine someone asks, how do you keep trying?
You can say, because I believe in progress.
That's a mindset answer.
Now let's talk about overthinking.
Many learners overthink.
They think too much before speaking.
So they say nothing.
Instead, they can say, I try not to overthink.
Or, I speak even if I'm not sure.
That's courage mindset.
Now let's talk about motivation.
Motivation comes and goes.
You can't depend on it.
So mindset helps when motivation is low.
You can say, I stay consistent.
Or, I show up every day.
Those sentences are strong.
Now, let's talk about learning English mindset again.
Yes, very important.
Many learners say, "My English is slow."
But slow is not bad.
Slow means careful.
So you can say, I'm learning at my own pace.
That sentence removes stress.
Now imagine a real situation.
Okay.
You're talking to someone fluent.
You feel nervous,
Your mindset says, I'm not good enough.
but change that thought.
Say, I'm learning and that's okay.
That mindset protects you.
Now let's talk about fear of judgment.
Very common.
People worry what others think,
So they stay quiet.
but mindset English helps.
You can say, "I don't let fear stop me."
That's powerful.
Or, "I focus on learning, not judging."
Nice sentence,
Now let's talk about mistakes again.
because they matter.
Mistakes are teachers.
So say, mistakes help me grow.
That sentence changes everything.
Now let's bring emotions into English.
Because emotions make language real.
You can say, I feel proud of myself,
Many learners don't say that.
but they should.
Or, "I'm happy with my progress."
That's healthy mindset.
Now imagine you feel stuck.
Like nothing is improving.
You can say, "I feel stuck, but I won't stop."
That sentence is strength,
Now let's talk about support mindset.
helping others,
You can say, "We support each other."
or I'm not alone.
That's comforting English.
Now, let's imagine you're encouraging a friend,
You say, "Believe in yourself."
or you're doing great.
Simple words.
Big impact.
Now let's talk about focus.
Focus helps mindset.
You can say, "I focus on what I can control."
That's a very mature sentence.
Now imagine someone asks, "What keeps you going?"
You can answer my goals,
Or, "My dreams."
or even my mindset.
Yes. Now let's slow down again.
Take a breath.
Learning English is not a competition.
It's a journey.
And mindset decides how that journey feels.
Stressful?
Or peaceful.
Now, let's practice some mindset sentences together.
Listeners, listen carefully.
I trust myself.
I accept my mistakes.
I keep moving forward.
I believe in growth,
Say them in your heart.
even if not out loud.
Now let's talk about identity.
How you see yourself.
Instead of saying, I'm bad at English,
Say, "I'm an English learner."
that's identity shift.
Very important.
Now imagine the future again.
You're speaking English calmly.
You're not rushing.
You're not afraid.
That future starts with mindset today.
Right now.
So choose kind thoughts.
Choose patient thoughts.
Choose hopeful thoughts.
Because mindset shapes language.
And language shapes life.
That's powerful.
And you are capable of it.
We believe in you.
Truly.
This part feels special.
Yes, it does.
Because this is where everything comes together.
Mindset.
English.
Life.
I want to talk directly to our listeners now.
Me too.
If you're listening to this,
You're already doing something good for yourself.
you chose to learn.
You chose to grow.
And that choice matters.
Even on days when you feel tired.
Even when you feel slow.
Even when you feel unsure.
Mindset is what you say to yourself on those days.
Not on good days.
On hard days.
So, let's talk about hard days.
Because everyone has them.
Some days you wake up,
And you don't feel motivated.
you feel heavy.
You feel low.
On those days, Mindset English sounds like this.
I don't feel great today, but I'll keep going.
That sentence is strong,
It doesn't pretend everything is perfect.
but it doesn't give up either.
Now let's talk about self-respect.
Very important.
Many learners are too hard on themselves.
They say things like,
"I'm stupid."
I'm bad at English.
Those sentences hurt.
So we change them.
Say this instead. "I'm doing my best."
That sentence shows respect.
Or, "I deserve time to learn."
That's a healthy mindset.
Now let's talk about consistency.
Consistency beats motivation.
Yes,
You don't need to study for hours.
You just need to continue.
So you can say, I practice a little every day.
That sentence builds confidence.
Now, imagine someone asks you,
How is your English?
many learners say, not good.
Let's change that.
Say, it's getting better.
That's mindset shift.
Small change, big effect.
Now let's talk about fear of speaking.
One of the biggest fears.
People understand English.
But don't speak because they're afraid.
So Mindset English says, I speak even when I'm nervous.
That's courage.
Or, I'm okay with mistakes.
That's freedom.
Now let's talk about identity again.
Who you think you are.
Instead of saying, I can't speak English,
Say, I'm becoming an English speaker.
that sentence changes how you see yourself.
Now, let's talk about progress.
Progress is quiet,
You don't always notice it.
but it's there.
So you can say, I've improved more than I think.
That sentence brings peace.
Now, imagine you feel behind others.
Very common feeling.
Social media makes it worse.
So say this, I'm on my own path.
That's strong mindset English.
Now let's talk about confidence in real life.
At work,
At school,
in daily conversations,
you don't need perfect words.
you need clear intention.
You can say, I want to express myself better.
That's honest.
Now let's talk about hope again.
Hope keeps people alive.
You can say, I believe in a better future.
That sentence belongs to everyone.
Now imagine your future self listening to this.
1 year later,
You understand more.
you speak more.
You're calmer.
You're not afraid of English anymore.
What changed?
Your mindset,
Not overnight.
step by step.
Day by day.
Now, let's do a final mindset practice.
Listeners, listen slowly.
You don't need to repeat out loud.
Just feel the sentences.
I am learning.
I am growing.
I am patient with myself.
I don't give up.
These sentences are simple.
But they are powerful.
Now, let's talk about kindness.
Be kind to yourself.
You're learning a new language.
That's not easy.
So say, I'm proud of myself.
Yes,
Say it again.
I'm proud of myself.
You deserve that.
Now let's bring English and life together.
Language is not just words.
It's confidence.
It's expression.
It's connection.
And mindset decides how you use language.
With fear,
With courage.
with pressure.
With peace.
Choose peace.
Choose patience.
Choose growth.
Because you are capable.
You always were.
Before we end,
We want to thank you
for listening,
for learning.
for not giving up.
If this episode helped you,
Please like this video.
subscribe to Talk Emma for more real English podcasts.
Write a comment.
Tell us, what mindset sentence do you like most?
Your comments help others too.
Share this podcast.
With someone who needs encouragement. Keep learning
Keep growing.
and keep believing in yourself.